this video, I would like to talk to you about image design tools. Image design tools are used to create pictures, modify pictures, create presentations, and they may come in handy in a plurilingual classroom project. For the sake of this video, let's imagine that you want to create a project with your students where each and every one of them prepares a presentation or a collage about the environment. So the first tool you can use for image design and creation is Canva. You may set up an account, it's very easy, and all of the tools that I will be talking about today have a free version and then a pro version with other tools. So in Canva, you may create video presentations, Instagram posts. They all offer specific tools for social media posting. But in this case, let's decide that your students want to use the presentation tool. What will be displayed is a sort of blank canvas here. And then you can search in the presentation templates here on the left side of the page. And for example, in this case, let's search for environment. And here you will see that there are plenty of different options from zero waste living to recycling and so on. Of course, these are all templates. There is always the options of starting your presentation from scratch. So in this case, I've decided to opt for the zero waste living presentation, and I have clicked on apply all of the 25 pages, meaning that I will be able to modify my presentation and use all of the 25 different templates. And here it pretty much works like PowerPoint, and your students can add content by using these tools at the top of the page. You may also decide to use the other options here, again on the left side of the page, by adding elements or uploading your own pictures and your own presentations, or again by adding text. The second image creation tool that I would like to talk to you about is called PicMonkey. And again, in PicMonkey, you may decide to search for a suitable template to create a collage, or again, you may opt for adding some themes to a given picture. In this case, let's imagine your student want to create a collage. So what I have to do first is decide the shape of my collage, so how I want my pictures to be displayed. And then once I've decided that, I'm going to click on photos and videos, and again, I can write environment, and I can see all of the pictures that are displayed. I'm going to choose the pictures that I want. Of course, now I'm going very fast, but when you and your students actually do it, you will certainly take more time, and then you will organize the pictures in the previously decided layout. So this is more or less what it's going to look like once you adjust the pictures to fit the frames. And then, of course, you may decide to add text wherever in the collage. You may use different fonts. You may add graphics of any kind to add movement to your presentations, or you can also decide to draw. The third tool that I wanted to talk to you about is called Stencil. And again, on Stencil, you can create your own presentations, or you can modify photos. And I find Stencil particularly useful to create motivational posters. For example, here, by searching for the word environment in the templates, you will find a template that then you can modify. So for example, let's imagine your students want to create a motivational poster with the topic environment and then write a motivational slogan. They may be encouraged to use one of the existing templates, and then by modifying the text, they may add their own motivational phrase. Of course, once you have created your motivational phrase, you may decide you want to change the background. And you can do that by simply clicking on photos, again searching for the word environment, and then simply click on any picture you want to try. Always remember that there are limited options with the free versions. For example, here you can store up to 10 images per month, and also you can try up to 3 images that are considered pro. But there is a wide range of available possibilities even in the free account, and also it's a good way to mix and match and start using it in your classroom. And then if any of your students should get particularly interested in one of these tools, then they can certainly decide to purchase the pro version. Finally, the last tool I'm going to be presenting today is called BeFunky. BeFunky is primarily a photo editor. That's what it's famous for. But besides photo editing, there are also a few options that you can use in your classroom, and they are the Create a Collage option and Start with a Blank Canvas option. Again, today I'm going to click on Create a Collage, and it works pretty much like the other tools that we saw before. So again, I've clicked on Search Stock Image Library, and I've looked for Environment, and then I selected a few pictures that I'm interested in. Then you simply go back and you start organizing your pictures and deciding what goes where. If you decide, for example, that 9 pictures on the page are too much, you can always decide to click on delete cell, and much in the same way, you can decide to add an image by selecting and uploading an image you already have stored on your computer. So I hope that this video was useful and that you can integrate these image creating tools in your plurilingual lessons.